We have the Holiday Frosted Glass Vase. Now, these have micro lights on the inside to them to give them that soft illumination. These are less than $20, and I want to let you know we started the season with 4 choices, and now we are down to our final 2.
Final 2. That's why I love it when you all are able to join us early in the morning like this and be able to have the opportunity before things are gone. But look at our little gingerbread boy. He's holding that cute little lollipop. I remember having lollipops like that when I was little, where it was the swirled, you know, wrapped around, swirled all the way around to the center.
You can never quite finish it.
And look, he's not just on one side. He's on the back side too. So this is 360 hand painted all the way around. Look at the beautiful detail.
Can you imagine frosted glass?
And it's gorgeous, and it's because it's frosted that these wonderful little tiny rice lights or micro lights inside are reflected off of that frosted surface in a way that it would not be if we had not given it that special frosting.
So stunning.
The other choice
is going to be our candy canes, and if you want the candy canes, we have fewer than 600 to go around. And remember, with seasonal decor, you might see it back next year, but we just can't get the order in back in time for the season, and you've only got 1 visit left.
1 visit left after
and that's
today.
Gonna be it.
Look at how beautiful. I love candy canes that have the red, that's a wider stripe, and then that little stripe of green tied with a red bow. Look at the holly, the little red berries. These are delightful. And whether they're going to grace your breakfast table, your dining table, your coffee table, a sofa table, an entry hall. What about putting it in your china closet? So you have that beautiful sparkling of that frosting illuminating what is typically a darker spot in the room.
Well, I love that you mentioned in the china cabinet, because when you take a look at the quality of this glass with the crackling frosting that you've been able to achieve, it's almost like you've taken fine crystals and pieced them back together in a way that's so artistic. And then you've got that hand painting. And while I'm glad that you mentioned the china cabinet, so many times I would love to have china pieces for the holidays, but financially it doesn't make sense. This allows me to get way more use out of it, and I don't have to worry, is that sauce on the china?
That is so true. The micro light strand is going to work on 3 AA batteries, a 4-hour timer, 40 days of enjoyment.
Which is the entire season.
Which is the entire season. And if you're loving this look, these sweet little holly picks that we have here, we took 2 of the holly picks and made a little ring around it. So it's like a candle ring around the base. We'll share that information with you in just a moment, but you'll be able to achieve this exact same. Look at how pretty that is on the center of your table.
Well, I have an update for you already in the candy canes. We have fewer than 400 to go around, and that's going to be it. We started the season with 4 choices, and now we are down to our final 2. And just to give you an idea of the presence of this, it's 8 inches high and 6 inches in diameter. So if you've got that little nook where, you know, you're trying to brighten up that space, or maybe draw some attention to it so it's not so bland, maybe you only pick up 1. But as you notice on our console table, or even in our buffet or our china cabinet, we flanked 2 on each side, and what a brilliant idea.
Isn't that pretty? I love being able to illuminate this with these 2 the strongest points of light in the entire cabinet is this beautiful frosted vase that's been hand painted with such care and detail. So whether you're a gingerbread, a little bit more of a whimsical fan, or, you know, the candy canes still have whimsy to them, but perhaps just a little touch more, a little dressier, let's say. But both of them even work together so beautifully because thematically gingerbread and candy canes are a wonderful combination.
I mean, on any given Sunday. And I also appreciate that inside of these beautiful vases are a micro strand of light, because if it had been just a flameless candle, you might only get that flicker on the lower half of it since it stands 8 inches high. But I love how you get the magic of the holidays consistently all throughout that vase.
Exactly. And I love that micro light strand because you can take it out, you can put beautiful flowers in this, use it as a floral vase, put water in it, and then use that micro light strand that comes with it in another way.
All right, so I need to let you know, we have more than 1,000 out the door. We are busy on our phone lines, 200 remaining in the candy cane. Scotty, if I could ask you, first request of the show, can I have 2 candy canes? Because now that I've gone over there, I want 2. 2. Thank you. And you know, if you're picking up more than one of the things that I really like about QVC is that you save 50% on your shipping and handling when you pick up an additional item. And I think that this is one of those things that when you talk about truly almost this crackle effect that has that appearance of frosted crystal, yet you get the hand-painted story. This is something that for less than $20, so hard to believe, because when you're talking about this kind of quality, this is the kind of thing that, you know, if you're walking through a store, you know how your mother used to say, don't go near that, like don't even breathe that, like you still feel that coming back towards you.
Just hold my hand,
exactly.
honey.
Just don't even breathe next to it.
Hold my hand.
But this is what is so nice about Valerie. She really does give you that look. And I just want to show you the inside just with these micro lights so you can see what I'm talking about.
Reach in. Let me just grab it. We'll
go.
remove all mystery. There's your 3 AA battery pack. You drop that in first because what you want is you want your wonderful lights to spiral upward. There we go, and look at how pretty that is. They dance in the light. And you're right, it has so much more vitality in its lighting because it's a micro light strand rather than one light source dropped in the bottom, which would have been fine. It's just this is special.
Can I ask a silly question? Since the light strands are removable, could you ever put water in here? If
Absolutely, with flowers.
With flowers.
Yes, pour it right in. In
like
fact, when we shared it last week, we had red roses and white baby's breath just for the holidays.
All right.
What a lovely centerpiece. What a lovely gift.
Oh, absolutely.
For someone that does a lot of holiday entertaining,
yes.
They would so appreciate
For
this.
less than a $20 bill, this is that kind of thing that, again, think of this as the crystal section of our show, but it's not crystal. It gives the appearance of it. This is something that, again, if you've been waiting for that really fabulous find that looks so high-end, designer Valerie, which is why we love her, this is that opportunity to do so. And here's your update. Wow, we started the show with close to 4,000. 1,500 remaining, and just the gingerbread. The candy cane has sold out. But if you take a look at that little gingerbread, take a look again at that little peppermint that he's got.
He's a handsome
jolly
fella.
Little belly.
He's a handsome fella.
All right, stay on the lines for that. We are very busy on our phone lines. It's H205-804. We've got something really special coming up because for those of you that follow Valerie on Facebook, she is quite the Southern gal and stays true to her word. Y'all, we're talking